The clues in the State of the Union that suggest Joe Biden will run for president in 2024. And considering the people that work for the BBC have got the analytical capability of a house brick, I'm assuming these clues are going to be about as subtle as a boot in the bollocks off Herman Munster. There he is, Jesus wept. Without any doubt, the only incontinent American president to date. I wouldn't let him run a lemonade stand in my front garden. The man is completely inept. And I didn't vote for Trump. I'm not a Trump voter. I'm just a anybody but that gibbering idiot. That's what I am. I am team shave a chimpanzee and stuff it in a suit, and I will vote for it as long as it's not him. He doesn't know what is going on. That's what's so egregious about Joe Biden. He had a 50-year political career. We thought we knew that he was just a dull middle-of-the-road centrist who'll just follow the crowd, whatever's popular, because he's got no morals. He has no moral compass. He is a human rat. But a human rat could guide the ship better, because he'd merely be at the whims of business leaders and the utility companies and the lobbyists who pay him, and it suited them to keep the ship sailing in a straight line. Now he appears to be controlled entirely by far-left ideologues who tell him things like, well, that people like this should rise to the very top.
I can tell you that I had a very close encounter where I thought I was going to die.
You know that's not true, because A, she doesn't think, and B, the only people that were armed that day were the massive gangs of coppers that were guarding all of the ratbag politicians. So she didn't think she was going to die. Only one person was killed, and it was an unarmed woman who got shot in the face by a big fat copper. Why is she going to be thinking she's in any danger when there's a mob of armed police officers shooting people in the eye if they try to get within 10 yards of her? It's ludicrous. From a full-blown commie with teeth like a dead sheep. That's who's in charge now. They're the people who are pulling Joe's strings. He's so weak and pathetic and easy to manipulate now that he's stewing in his senility. I would rather have anybody as the president instead of him. Pissed Keir Starmer would be a better president than Joe Biden. Imagine that. President Joe Biden will probably announce in the next couple of months he will run for a second term in 2024. And every conservative in America is now tent-pegging their trousers. They will be loving that. Loving it. Trump will be erect for 2 weeks. As he rattled off his list of achievements and laid out his plans for the future, we got a preview of what his campaign platform could be. What achievements? What achievements? Rattling off his list of achievements. Here's one. Managed to get into the Senate without shitting his pants. There's one, and I think that's it. List's over. That was a nice short list. He spoke of legislative successes too in his speech. He touted passing a huge infrastructure bill that will help bankrupt America. Seriously, why would you boast about that? That's like getting arrested for getting caught wanking outside of primary school and boasting about it. You've added 10 trillion to the deficit. Don't tell anyone, you fucking idiot. Then there were his climate measures that will encourage the production of clean energy, and tax breaks that will encourage the production of semiconductor chips in America, encourage the production of energy that doesn't work. Energy that doesn't energise. They're selling more electric cars in California, and they're already getting power cuts. I hope if you live in California you haven't recently bought a Tesla, because basically you're going to be rolling to work. Add to that the much better than expected results for Democrats, and you can see why Mr. Biden feels he's in a good position. Better than expected. Can you imagine that, touting better than expected as a win? You can expect whatever you want. If there's a 50-stone fat bird, and when she goes to the doctor, she says, "Oh, I expect to put about 10 stone on this year," and he goes, "No, fatty, you've only put 8, Clem on." Better than expected. You've put 8 stone on, you fucking sea-born mammal. What are you talking about? Most importantly, he doesn't have any serious challenges for the nomination. No other Democrat would dare put their names forward if the president says he's running again. Happy days. Happy days. After the last 4 years, if Trump can't slap him about like a red-headed stepchild, I do not know what to tell you. We deserve everything we get out here if that shambling imbecile manages to get another 4 years at his age, with his brain. This is great news. I cannot wait for him to get back on the campaign trail. Anyway, the leaf blows have started, so I'll have to call it there. Thanks for watching, ladies and gents. Let me know your thoughts as usual. I think this is brilliant. Stop. A man can only get so erect. Anyway, cheers.